guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little just a little thing that I wanted to do and I want to talk to you guys about. This is my makeup must-have. Now I don't really wear too much makeup, but when I do wear a lot of makeup, these are my things that I must have. Now I want to know what everybody's makeup must-haves are, but my first makeup, must-have is a good highlighter, and this is the palette that I use. It's all used up because I use it so much. This is the Beauty Creations Glowland palette, obviously, and this is the perfect highlighter for me. I've been using this one forever. There's not a name on it, but it doesn't particularly have to be a name if you don't want it to be a name. But if you want the perfect highlight, that is this would be a good palette to have because you have all kinds of different shades you could work with. And this is my highlighting beauty makeup must have because it's just so beautiful, so natural, and I just love it. Now for my lip care, I always have to have the Wet n Wild. This is the liquid catsuit. This is my go-to. This is not my go-to color, but this is my go-to brand. This is the brand that I love the most, and this color is beautiful. But this is the brand that I must have for some reason. It's my favorite. I buy all the time. They're $4.99 at most stores. I get mine from CVS, so And then, of course, mascara is another must-have. This is another one of those, it does not matter the brand kind of thing. It just matters that if it's must-have, and this is my must-have. Another one of my makeup must-haves, and this is just a thin barrel. It's like a thin, thick, like a medium barrel, like a medium wand, I want to say. And then I must have my LA Girl Pro concealer, and this one is in porcelain. This is my go-to and my go-to one and my go-to brand. This is the one that I must have. And then this one does a really good job. It lasts. I've had this little tube I've had for I want to say 3 to 4 months already, maybe longer. It's lasted me so long because I just use a very little minimal up here in my eyelid when I'm doing my makeup, and it works fantastic. So if it lasts long, it does the job, good coverage, it's great. And these are my two must-have brushes right here. And like I said, these are not about brand base. These are all about the shape for me. See how they're fluffy at the end and kind of just, they're a good blending brush for some reason. I just really love them, you know what I mean? And last but not least, because I'm not going to do too many of these on here, actually I do have a couple more. I have my foundation, and I have another powder and a primer, so I'm going to show you those in just a second. But another one of these makeup things is my Cold Cream Cleanser. This here is not a makeup product, but it is a good makeup base. I use this as a moisturizer before I put on my foundation, and it's so good. It keeps me from breaking out so much. And then I use the Maybelline Masters Prime. This is my go-to right here. This one here, the best. The Blur and Smooth one, I'm probably going to change it up to a different one, but the brand and the Prime is awesome. And then my go-to foundation for right now is the L'Oreal. This is the Inflatable Total Coverage. This one here is so good. I love a good coverage in foundation. It's just that amazing. It's that amazing because you get this flawless airbrush, kind of feel to your foundation. So I really love it. And this one here I got from my sister-in-law. No, actually not my sister-in-law. I got it from my niece. But it was so good. I really loved that. And I have also, oh, for the highlighter, my go-to brush is this one here. This is a good flat base brush from the top, and it gives it like a good direction for some reason. Like I'm gonna have to do a tutorial using this. You've seen it probably in my what videos were they? They were my get ready with me. You'll see me use it, and it just goes on so well. And last but not least, what I must have all the time if I'm not using a lipstick or a lip gloss, I would go with this Vaseline Lip Therapy. This here is one of my favorites. I just love it. It's just so amazing. And actually, that's not last but not least. I have my other go-to here, which is this trusty eyeshadow palette that I've been using forever. You guys see it in like almost every tutorial. I use like all these colors in here. They look barely touched because I don't do too bold in makeup, but I do, you know, good amount of makeup. These here are the two that I basically use all the time, and then this one here. So, but yeah, that is my go-to, you know, that is my whole like makeup must-have. And you know, I know a lot of people have their own makeup must-haves, but you know, it's what you decide to use and what you don't decide to use. But anyways, see you guys later, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Bye, guys.